I've got the story, The Relatives Came by Cynthia Rylant. I'm going to show you exactly what questions to ask your kids while you're reading this book together so that you get the most out of reading comprehension. Themes developed in this book are family and belonging, unconditional love, shared spaces, community life, joy and simple pleasures, ordinary moments, the passage of time, hope, sweet sorrow, and enduring bonds. So this is a story about a family on a road trip, and they are just going to visit other family. All right, family number one is from Virginia. Question 1, key details. What information does the author give us about the relatives from Virginia? We learn 5 things about the relatives from Virginia that help us paint a picture of who they are. Number 1, they are farmers. They farm grapes, and we know that because it says they left when the grapes were like almost purple or like a light shade of purple. Number 2, it says that the family left with 3 snacks. They left with pop, crackers, and bologna sandwiches. Those are 3 very, very simple snacks. Those are not fancy snacks at all, so they weren't gonna like stop along the way at Wawa or a Royal Farm or a Sheetz or a Buc-ee's. I can't think of any more like notable gas station stops, but they brought bologna sandwiches, super simple. Number 3, their car is old and it smells like a real car. So this makes me think that their car is kind of smelly, if it smells like a real car. Number 4, they leave at dawn. They leave when it is still dark, and they arrive when it is almost dark. So these guys are probably going on like a 10-hour drive. That is a really long way to drive. Number 5, their car is bouncy. That's from the illustration. So the illustration of this car, like those wheels literally never touch the ground. And that really kind of seems to be kind of symbolic of the family. Like just kind of like bouncy, things are falling off, kind of crazy, kind of loosey-goosey. But anyway, yeah, they're farmers. They have very simple snacks. Their car is old. I imagine that it doesn't smell that great. They leave at dawn on like a 10-hour road trip, and their car is very bouncy. All right, they drive all day. Next question, integrate visual information. What did the illustrations show us that the text doesn't? So this is going to give us details about the family whose house they are going to. And we only learn about them from the illustrations. So if you look at the illustration, you can see that the shirts that the boys are wearing are too small. Because like when the boys run, the shirts come up in the back and it shows their back. So the boys' shirts are too small for them. The girl is not wearing shoes. The boy in the front is wearing like a sock and no shoe. And all their hair is kind of messy. So that is what we know about the family that they are going to. Okay, so now everybody has arrived at the house. A car full of people and a house full of people. And it's a lot of hugs in this illustration. Next question, character relationships. Do the relatives' actions show that they love and care about each other? Yes, absolutely, in a huge way. So the family arriving basically experiences like a gauntlet of hugs. And it seems like at first the hugs are very enjoyable, they're warm, they're wonderful, but it seems like by the end they're like, oh, okay, more hugs. So it seems like they just go through this gauntlet of hugs that are at first like consensual, and then like, okay, 5 more hugs. But yeah, a gauntlet of hugs. So really showing that they love and care about each other. It's a very close-knit family. And you can see there's a lot of them. There's, I don't know, 20 people. All right, they have dinner, nothing special. This is how they all sleep, literally like on the floor, on couches, multiple people in a bed. So they're like literally sleeping in any space available. The next day, they literally just spend the day outside together. It says they do some chores. There were some things that needed to be fixed around the house. They fixed the things around the house. They play music together. Okay, next question, key details. What key details help us understand how they spent the time together? It's the things I just mentioned. They have dinner together. Everybody just like sleeps on the floor, shared spaces, anywhere you fit. They just spent the day outside together. They do chores together. They do little jobs around the house, fixing the house together. They played music together. So very ordinary things, very simple things. There is nothing special. These guys didn't go to Disney. They didn't go on a cruise. They're not in Jamaica. They're not at a hotel. This isn't a wedding. This isn't a graduation. There is nothing special or stand out about the time that these families have spent together, and yet they're like having the time of their life. So here we see the theme, a lot of themes developing. The themes of like shared spaces, like to have quality time, like really all you need is a shared space. Joy and simple pleasures, to have a quality, wonderful time with people. Like you don't need to be in Disney, you don't need to be on a cruise or in Jamaica. Like really you just need to be under the same roof enjoying the same things. Ordinary moments, so everything they do is ordinary, and yet they are loving every single moment. And that is one of the biggest themes in this book, is that like those simple ordinary moments of simply shared time under the same roof is where the value is really at. Like you don't need Mickey Mouse. All right, next question. Key details. What key details help us understand how the relatives felt when they went home? All right, so on this page, it says that the beds felt too big. So the family left again, like pre-dawn in the dark, and the family who stayed there, who lived there, like they went back to bed. And it says that when they went back to bed, the beds felt too big because they were accustomed to sleeping with like 20 people. So it shows that they missed them. It shows that they loved them. It shows that their absence is felt, even though like it doesn't sound comfortable to sleep with 20 people. They just loved spending so much time together that like when they were gone, they were like, oh, I miss sleeping with my entire family. So yeah, their beds felt too big. That's a very unique, very like artistic way to put it. Next question, last question. What lesson, moral message does the author want the reader to take away? Okay, first of all, family, belonging, and unconditional love. So everybody in this family, like clearly, like they all love each other a lot, unconditionally. The second thing is shared spaces, simple joy, simple pleasures, ordinary moments. This family had the time of their life catching up with each other. Simply living under the same roof. They just ate dinner together, they did chores together, they played music together, they hung out outside together, they did little odd jobs around the house together, and that is all it took for these guys to be extremely happy with like catching up with family and loved ones. So like no Disney, no cruise, no Jamaica, nothing special. This is all they needed. Just like something super simple was super meaningful. And those are the most important themes developed in the story. The Relatives Came by Cynthia Rylant.